9-piece set. In other words, you're getting 9 plugs of these ground cover. It's variegated lemon thyme ground cover. Free shipping and handling, 4 easy payments, $29.50. And I think that ground cover is probably one of the best things you can do at any place where you don't want to have to mow, or you don't want to have to worry about, kind of erosion and things like that. But we'll talk with Derek about these too. And these will come in these colors that you're seeing right now. Derek, tell us a little bit about this ground cover.
Oh, I love this. Now, first of all, this is a beautifully fragrant ground cover that grows like wildfire wherever you plant it. And then when we think about ground cover, that's something that's still kind of catching wind in North America.
Yeah.
You go out to Europe, ground cover is everywhere. But here we tend to use mulch. Now, mulch has its purposes. I love mulch for certain reasons, under trees and trying to keep things from getting cold. But actually, mulch is highly expensive and frustrating to work with. And to be honest, I really don't like the smell for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't
what
either.
This is something that you're going to plant once. It's going to expand and grow and cover wherever you put this, creating a vast ocean of emerald green leaves and then all these flowers with ease and grace. And it's going to come back year after year. And I want to show you what you're getting right out of the box. This is 9 pieces. You can see here all the little, or this one's only 6. But anyway, you're getting a 9-piece container.
Yeah.
And what's great about this is that each piece that you get is actually going to expand to the size what you have in front of me here, which actually is a lot bigger than what it looks because it's drooping down.
Right.
But this one little piece is going to expand to this size just in the first season, and then it's going to double that by the next season.
Wow.
So one collection can do around 8 to 10 square feet within the first couple seasons. I use extensive ground cover. Do you have any on your property, Mary Beth?
Well, we do, and mostly because we used to mulch everything, and the mulch itself can be super expensive when you got to get a truckload of it or whatever. And so it's like I kept telling my husband every year, I'm like, honey, we're getting older. You can't be doing this mulch all the time. So start covering those areas with ground cover, because then it's perennial and you don't have to worry about it. So, I remember, Derek, I've got a question, because I remember Devin one time saying that, Devin, your brother, that you could plant these even right within the mulch if you want to, so you don't have to remove the mulch to put them in. Is that true?
Totally.
I mean, I don't remember what specific ones we were talking about then. That's why I asked.
Completely correct.
Okay.
Now, I love replacing mulch. Mulch is backbreaking effort to spread. It costs a lot of money. And you have to do it every single year. You're going to plant this once. Now, this collection is unique because of the yellow in the leaf. This is considered a variegated leaf. That means it has the green and yellow tones combined, which adds a real pop of color to the ground. You're beautifying the ground rather than just having a practical purpose with mulch, which isn't that attractive. Look at that. I mean, that is just
beautiful.
A swath of color.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like that for months. Now, this is drought resistant. You can walk on it.
It's deer resistant too.
Yes, it's deer resistant. And when you think about, you're getting 9 plants.
Yeah.
Now,
quick question. Just to ask, what if my dog runs through it? Or am I going to get weeds up through this?
Oh, great questions. Yeah, if you or your dog runs through it, it's not going to hurt it. Obviously you don't want to be walking on it every single day, but it can handle some foot traffic. And this forms such a dense net on the ground that it's going to thwart any weeds from coming up. So it's an automatic weed blocker. Mulch doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't.
Mulch can't do that for you.
Right. And you don't have to spray it with anything. If we buy the Bounty food that you have, Roberta's Bounty, should we use that with ground cover as well?
Oh, you definitely can. I love using it on everything. I mean, you're already going to be out there spraying on other stuff. You might as well give a spray on your thyme.
Right.
And so these pieces here, when you get them home, you know, some people like to grow this in a container, but most of us are going to grow this in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, to replace the mulch. Let's say you have an erosion area that just keeps. Put this in there because the roots are going to bind all that soil together, and then it's going to cover it. And it's going to look really beautiful. Or maybe you have like a rock wall fence.
Yeah.
You can put this in the little holes in there, and it will grow out like that and kind of spill out. But these flower for about 4 months.
4 months. I was just going to ask, does it have to have a lot of sun? Because a lot of times where we end up mulching is at the bottom of big trees, you know?
Yeah, they like a moderate to full day of sun. So half the full day. You know, if you have full sun with these, they do like that. That being said, you know, they can handle a half day of sun. I have it in a half day of sun. And we started out with 4,000 of these. So, I mean, we're really like at bare ends here.
Yeah. Remember, once they're gone, and that's for this season. So that's why you want to take advantage of that. It's M82050. We don't have that many left. You get 9 plants for $29.50. So go ahead and get those. Now, one of the things you can't help but notice on their set are the Gerber daisies. Those babies are